Beetlejuice, shit your pants, shit your pants, shit your... Hello again, welcome to Steve Vision. I'm Stephen Christopher Shepard. On today's show, I will be talking about my ex-wife, Lisa, and the way I used to fart on her. In the beginning of our relationship, Lisa, my ex-wife, she loved me, she did. And only because I was a cute surfer, she respected me for that. I could surf, and I surfed with her ex-boyfriend on several occasions at the beach that we met on. And Lisa was a very sexual, beautiful, seductive blonde that looks a lot like one of Paris Hilton's cousins. I absolutely loved my first wife. I still think about her all the time. After my son was born, my son Adam, my ex-wife, her toes just didn't work for me anymore. She has a Greek toe, and that Greek toe means that your big toe is short. It's not a big toe, it's actually the second smallest toe compared to the second toe. And so I had to think about the relationship differently, because it wasn't sexual anymore. I wasn't doing it for her. She wasn't doing it for me. We had two beautiful children, and she wanted to move on more than I did, because the sex had run dry. And some of you know that about people that start having children. Well, before we started having children, we were very sexually active people. I loved sex with my ex-wife, and she loved my feet. She loved my body, my butt. She would bust pimples on me. When she found a pimple on my back or somewhere, she would bust it, because she liked busting pimples on me especially. But at night when we laid in bed together, we were in love with each other, you see. It was love. I told her that I loved her. She told me back. And it was like an atmosphere where I could pass gas, fart. And in the beginning, it was funny as hell with my ex-wife. She loved it. I would fart and push on it. That's what she called it. You pushed it. And I would push it, and my ass. My ass would, it would bubble, it would break, and explode like a fart does. You heard farts to do that, where you push them, and you push them hard too, and all of a sudden it's like, and that's how, like a tuba or something, and I would hit an E note or something, and my ex-wife Lisa would laugh at that, because we were young and silly, and we were both cute. I liked her, she liked me, and we kind of accepted that in the beginning, because there was a lot of oral sex going on. I would go surfing a lot and come home from surfing, and I look good in some baggies, and my hair get all curly, and I look like one of the boys in Bahamas or somewhere. And she would attack me and give me the best head sometimes. And so after my daughter Olivia was born, we were still in love. Matter of fact, it reached a pinnacle. I could fart freely, and she still thought it was funny for years. I was married to Lisa for 10 years. And so I would push on it. That's how she called them. I would either slip a fart, you know how some farts just happen, and then, or I'd push. Oops. And so we had our son Adam with a very severe appetite for love. I mean, love, really. I didn't care if she had a Greek toe or not before Adam came along. Something after Adam and her Greek toe got real chalky or something, but it turned me off. And for some reason, we both kind of got turned off from each other after my son Adam was born. And so one night we were laying in bed, and these are the years afterwards. And we're still kind of in love a little bit. I always loved the woman. But her toes weren't right. All the other toes are sweet. I think that's why I really liked her. The big toe was no. But the other toes are good, so she had 1 out of 5. And so we were laying in bed, and my butt was on her, and I pushed it, and I bubbled a fart really pretty. Well, you hear how they pop and bubble? I thought it would really make her laugh, make her David. And it didn't, she was directly opposite, biased, galvanized, totally different. She told me for the first time, have you ever been around a person that changed a little bit? I had a few more hamburgers, and I was getting bigger and crazier, She was about ready to tell me to get lost anyway. But I busted that fart on her for the last time, on her too. She jumped. I remember she jumped out of bed, screaming, "You pushed it, motherfucker! Don't you push a fart on me! Don't you ever push a fart on me again. I will kill you."
You're going too far.